Anytime now. Anytime now. There we go. Hey, everyone. What's going on? Hey, Future Jedi. Hey, Donovan. Hey, Gamer of Hyrule. Hey, SSD Games. Hey, Spongely. Hey, Mineru. Hey, Moyle. Hey, Rattlesnake. What's up? How y'all doing tonight? Different stream. Kind of moved my camera a little bit. Wanted to have more of a background. I'm going to be turning this into a video at some point. So, yay, you're going to get a little sneak peek or even be a part of the video, possibly. I don't know. Depends if I read your comment and keep it in the video or not. But anyway, I'm going to edit this stream down to a video when I'm all said and done with it. Probably this Friday's video also. Hey, Linkle, what's up? Hey, Earth, what's going on? So, I have a lot of games that I played throughout. You know, I should make an actual video intro. Okay. I got a little water on my shirt, but whatever. Who cares? So, I played a lot of games in 2025, and I mean, this is just one stack of games I'm going to go over. I got a whole nother stack. Some games came out this year, some games came out the year before. Some games are old and a backlog, but this is going to be my game list and games I played in the year 2025. Even if I only played for like 10 minutes. Okay, maybe not that much. But anyway, let's start with a classic. Lunar Remastered. This game came out back at the beginning of the year. I played completely through Lunar Silver Star Story. It was really good. I like this. I can't believe I haven't played this like... Come on, camera. This was actually really good. I honestly can't believe I did not play this classic up until like back in March, April, whenever this edition came out. I haven't played Eternal Blue yet. It's on my backlog, but I have beaten half this collection, and I really enjoyed Silver Star Story a lot. It was really good, so I would honestly recommend this game. If you see it out in the wild, see it at a GameStop and Amazon, Walmart, wherever they're at, I would pick this one up. This one's actually pretty good. Like I said, it came out back in March. I got it because I hadn't played it. I have the PS1 original, but just never really got around to it, so... Anyway, it was a lot of fun. It's just classic RPG. There's no like crazy mechanics or crazy stuff going on. The story's kind of predictable, but good voice acting, good art direction. If you love like the 90s anime aesthetic, you'll love this game. Like they use a lot of like 90s anime cutscenes. So give this one a shot sometime if you see it. It's a pretty good game. I don't know if I'm going to keep that little... I don't want to like break any of my cases. I might not keep that pun in. Should we keep that pun in, chat, where I throw the game behind me? That'd be kind of funny. Hey, Colton, what's going on? Hey, Manuel Beltran, what's up? Hey, Audrey, how you doing? Official YouTube channel, YouTube, great. Hey, Roger, what's up? Thanks, appreciate it, man. Hey, Fluffy Boy, what's up? Okay, I'm gonna get that. I don't think I'm gonna keep that like. I don't think I'm gonna keep that bit in the actual video. I don't want to really throw my games this year. I think I did that like the year before. I'm gonna put them like under my desk. Unless you guys think I should keep it in, like there's really not a whole lot here I care about. There's only a few I really don't want to throw. All right. Let's grab another game from the pile. I don't... These are in no particular order, by the way. Like, this is... Also, by the way, this is in no particular order to, like, the last 5 or 6. And then I might go, oh, this was my, like, number 5 game of the year. This was my number 4. But until we get to that point, there's no particular order. Have I ever played Elden Ring before? You know what? That's a good one. We'll do that next. Elden Ring. I played a little bit of Elden Ring this year. Like I said, came back in what, 22, 23. I got the co-op mod, the seamless co-op mod, and I played through some Elden Ring. Good game, very good game. Like highly recommend. It was like game of the year 22, 23. So definitely one I would recommend. It's gotten down in price. I think like what? It's like $20 physical, maybe 30 on Steam. So highly recommend. Again, great voice acting, great art style, great gameplay. This game's incredible. Go play it. If you haven't played Elden Ring, absolutely go play Elden Ring. But you want to know what's doesn't have good art style, has zero voice acting, and I couldn't recommend it any less? Pokemon Legends ZA. This game blows. I'm sorry. I don't want to say that. I really don't, but this game needed more time in the oven. I'm like, one, I hate seeing the animations of, it's like, just voice act it. Don't even, why animate the mouth if you're not going to voice act it? I don't get it. Like, just have them like keep their mouths shut. Don't act, it looks like they're actually animated for voice acting, whether it's Japanese or English. Like, they stop, like why it looks like it's actually animated for the text in the box. And by the way, that's what pissed me off the most, by the way. There's no voice acting. The multi-billion-dollar company, you know, the Pokemon company, couldn't bother to get some voice actors, but some games that we may or may not get to later that don't have the kind of money that Pokemon Company has was able to get full English dub and Japanese voice acting. Just gonna throw that out there, by the way, Pokemon. I don't mind throwing that one. Sorry, Pokemon Company. Like, I nothing against you. Just you got to let your games cook a little longer. Like, you got to give your developers more time. Like, I played some great Pokemon games in my life. Just want to let's put that out there. Like, I don't hate Pokemon, and I want the franchise to go well. But you can't leave your games like that. You can't make your games like that. It's awful. But, you know, people bought it anyway, so who cares? Let's pump another one out the door next year. Have I played Deltarune? Oh, we're definitely going to talk about Deltarune later tonight. Also, if you guys are enjoying this kind of stream, usually I'm just playing something, but I'm actually talking to you guys, so we're just going over my games. You stopped since Pokemon Red, Linkle? Okay, there are like better games since Red, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, regular Gold, Silver, Crystal. Emerald was pretty good. I hear Platinum's good. I had Diamond back in the day, but I didn't really like Diamond a whole lot. X and Y wasn't bad. Like, they were definitely steps down, but they weren't bad games. Blame Nintendo. I don't know if it's Nintendo or the Pokemon Company. It's one of them. But yeah, that's a game that came out this year that I played. Yeah, I'm old too, Linkle. Oh, someone said something about Sonic 06 in the chat. Well, buddy, did I play a Sonic game this year? Yeah, never played this until this year. I found it in GameStop, and I was like, you know what? I never got around to playing that one. I hear it's horrible. Let's grab it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, Sonic 06 at least has some redeeming qualities, especially if you play the PC version of Sonic 06. There is so much, like, you can tell the groundwork of Sonic 06 was there. Like, good level design, good layout. They just needed, like, one more year on that game, and it would have been a fantastic Sonic game. Like, you can tell. Like, if Sonic Team actually had one more year to cook, that game would have been great. I don't think any amount of cooking could have helped this game. Like, it's just it's not good. Like, I want it to be good. Like, the voice acting's good. I like the voice acting. The game doesn't look horrible, but it definitely could have had a different art direction. Like, it looks very PS2, which is not a bad thing, but this game just looked kind of bland, and again, it's not horrible, but it's not good. Oh, we got a lot of games to go through. I'm also recording this on, like, my end, so I could have it to, like, the VOD, basically. What about Pokemon Fire Red? Fire Red was really good. I liked Fire Red. No, I've never played Gran Turismo, by the way. I hear they're really good, but no, I've never played Gran Turismo. Get that out of my sight! Hot take, Sonic Forces is a good game. Well, that's how you get a 1-minute ban, brother. You're going in the bin. Sonic Forces is not a good game. I'm just messing with you, Boko. You can come back in 1 minute. It's just a 1 minute. I had to mess with you. I'm sorry. I've only played Sonic CD. Dude, there's some good Sonic games out there. You gotta try them. Oh man, what game should I like talk about next? Should I go for a classic or should I go for one I played this year? My classic just means something that didn't come out this year. Okay, this stack, I'm not touching this stack until towards the end. Let's see. Ooh, we can go with this one. All right, speaking of Sonic, yeah, the games I own digitally, like on Steam or just not physically, I just print it off on paper so I could talk about it. So I had something to hold up so I could show you all. Okay, Sonic Racing Cross World. Is it good? Oh, absolutely, it's a good game. Is it better than Mario Kart World? Subjective, really? I don't think there's an objectively I don't think there's an objective winner on this one. Did I enjoy playing Sonic Cross Worlds? Yes, I did. Will I go back to it a whole lot? I don't know. There's a lot of other racers that came out, and to me, Sonic Racing's like tied for second place probably for racers that came out this year. Do I like this game? Oh yeah. Is it a good game? Yes, absolutely. It is a good game. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I would. I would highly recommend it. I had a lot of fun with it. But I don't know if it would be something I'm going to go back to a whole lot, really. But yeah, this is a good one. It wasn't like my top 5, but this was a very solid game that came out this year. I had a lot of fun with it. I wouldn't mind going back to it, but it's not something I'm like, oh my god, I got to go back to it. No, it's just something like I wouldn't mind going back to it maybe every couple months, couple times a year. Have some friends over, maybe boot it up or something. Maybe play it on stream once in a blue moon. But very good racing game, very solid racing game. Yeah, that's pretty much about all I have to say about it, really. But if you haven't tried it yet, definitely pick this one up when you can. It's a good game. I would recommend it. Put that down there because it's basically impossible to throw a piece of paper. Maybe do I have enough that I can stagger this? What if Link plays Stellar Blade? Oh, man, I want to get Stellar Blade. I haven't played it yet. I hear it's really good though. I would not mind getting Stellar Blade. Maybe it'll show up in like 2026 when it's like $40 or $30. I'm just waiting for a price drop for Stellar Blade, in all honesty. Where did I get that Minda body pillow? I need it. It's custom made. Good luck. Yeah, Sonic Frontiers is really good. Yeah, $80 is getting pretty steep for video games. I feel like a lot of people are getting priced out of games. Shh, not yet, Bad Halo, not yet. All right, let's go to the next game. Do I count this as a classic or do I count this as a modern release? The only game key card I actually bought, the only one I probably will ever buy. I don't like game key cards. It's a horrible, horrible setup and a horrible idea. Yeah, game key cards. Bad. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. However, I know how Square Enix is with the Bravely Default franchise or any franchise. If you don't buy it, they're like, oh man, I guess people just don't like this franchise anymore. Let's shove it back there with F-Zero. That's what Nintendo does. This is a great game. This is a fantastic game. I've beaten it on 3DS. I wanted to get it on Switch too because I actually wanted to show Square Enix and the developers, hey, this is a good game. People will buy it. I absolutely hate that it's a game key card. That's my only complaint about this game. It's a game key card. Is this a fantastic game? Absolutely. This is a must play, a must buy. If you like turn-based RPGs, absolutely. Great story, great voice acting. I love the art direction of this game. This game looks fantastic. I like the little chibi sprites, but I also like the whatever you call this art style. But this game is fantastic. I love this game. It's like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Game key card is absolutely atrocious. I really hope this gets reprinted someday without a game key card, because I will sell this one in a heartbeat so I actually own the game instead of oh, look, we can talk to the server. So what happens when the server goes offline in like 10 years? I just don't have the game anymore. Ever played Halo? I played 1 through 5. Didn't really like 5. I didn't finish 5. There's a Stellar Blade Switch 2 port coming? That's cool. Oh yeah, Age of Calamity was good. Did I play Age of Calamity this year, or was that last year? I think that was last year. Over $100 for a game like GTA 6. God, I hope not. Gosh, I hope not. We do not need a $100 video game at GTA 6, because people will buy it and then they'll go, well, we can charge $100 for video games. Greed. It's like, please, I won't buy it. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not paying $100 for any video game. Unless it comes with like a steelbook and a CD and a little statue of Kirby. I don't know. Give me some bonuses. I've spent stupid money. Like, if you look up on that shelf, which you kind of can't see, and I'm not moving my camera, I spent stupid money on like collector's editions, but they come with some bullshit you don't need. I'm not spending $100 on just the disc. I'm not. All right, what's next on the agenda? We got lots of stuff to go over. Ooh, I had fun with this one. Mario Party Jamboree. I actually got to play this one a little bit. This is a really good one. I like Mario Party Jamboree a lot. Probably one of the best Mario parties in recent memory. This and what was the other one? Was it Mario Party Superstars or Super Mario Party Stars? Basically the one that ripped off a bunch of N64 games. That was the best Mario Party we'd had in probably 10 years or more. And then this is just kind of more of that, but there's not a bunch of nostalgia. I think there's some nostalgia. I've only played this on or off where I'd have like friends or family over. So I haven't played this a whole lot, but I've enjoyed this. This is a very good Mario Party, and it's definitely worth a pickup. You know, if you have friends or family or like siblings to play it with, I would definitely recommend this one. If you don't really have anyone else to play with, that's kind of a hard recommend, so I probably wouldn't recommend it if you don't have a bunch of people to play with. Like, if you know you're going to pop this in maybe once every 3 months, once every 4 months, you have kids, or you have a little brother or sister, or you have some friends after school, or, you know, some family members who just want to get together, absolutely, great game, recommend it, banger of a Mario Party. But if it's just you, just stick to like the RPGs I've already showed you. That's really all it is at the end of the day with Mario Party. Anyone know where you can get a Mifa or Sidon body pillow? I know an artist who can draw one for you. But then you'd have to figure out how to get the body pillow made yourself. But they could definitely make the custom artwork for you. All right, what is next? Ooh. Okay, here we go. I got a good one for you, chat. Ever played Hollow Knight? Yeah, it's pretty good, Elijah. Yeah, we could use a new Zelda game. I would not mind. All right. Yeah, I think this will be next one. So I picked this one up a while back, And the reason I got this was because on Xbox Series X, which is the only reason my Xbox Series X was ever plugged into my TV, this game runs really good on Xbox Series X. But the PC version came out like very recently. And then, you could just use your disc on your PC to get everything you need to make the PC version work. So, yeah, it kind of made this version obsolete. But now I had the PC version and it runs fantastic. Sonic Unleashed is a really, really good Sonic game. It got so much hate back in the day that was so undeserved. Okay, yes, the Werehog sections suck, but the daytime sections are incredible. And if you just do the Werehog sections in like little bits and pieces, like do one level, come back in a few days, do another level, it's not that bad. But the PC version of Sonic Unleashed, fantastic game. Cleaned this game up so well. Definitely recommend getting a cheap copy of the 360 so you can import your own ISO and, the right way you're supposed to do it. Anyway, that way you can get the PC version correctly. And and then experience a really, really good Sonic game. But you know what isn't a good Sonic game? Sonic Free Riders. I got this for like very, very cheap at a used game store. And I was like, oh, I heard this is horrible. Yeah, this is downright dog shit. Don't buy it. If you see it even for like $2, don't buy it. Just buy it to burn it or something. I don't know. Maybe that'll release like the demons that are like baked into this game. This game's horrible. This game's awful. I'm so sorry to like anyone who worked on this game, and it just feels rushed. It feels horrible. God, why is this a thing? Where are all those landing? Hey, Young Papa, what's up? They should remaster Spirit Tracks. That would be a good idea. I'd like that. Hey, Benjamin, what's up? I still have the PS3 version. It's somewhere on that shelf back there. Somewhere with all the PS3 games. But I still have the PS3 version of Unleashed. It's really good. Just throw it into Shredder. Yeah, that's what Free Riders deserves, dude. That's absolutely what Free Riders deserves. No, Rattlesnake, they're just going to stay on my floor for the rest of the time. My wife's just going to sweep them up whenever she runs the vacuum cleaner. I guess I shouldn't be throwing those. Yes, I'm going to pick them up when I'm done. Oh, absolutely, Buzz. They should definitely remaster the DS Zeldas. What are those running? Let's see. Price charting. Phantom Hourglass. I think Spirit Tracks has gotten stupid. Phantom Hourglass. Let's see. Price charting, Phantom Hourglass. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Like, I think it retailed at $29.99 when it came out, so it's really only gone up $10. So I can't complain about that one, but I don't want to see Spirit Tracks. I think that one's expensive. Zelda Spirit Tracks. Yeah, that's gotten pretty whack. 67.36. Yeah, that's pretty whack in all honesty. That one needs to come down. They need to at least remake Spirit Tracks. Okay, on to other video games I have played this year. Let's grab something. Oh, you know what? Since Buzz is here, we're going to grab Bloodborne, because I played through this a little bit. Not a whole lot. My friend Buzz was streaming it over on his channel, so if you get a chance, go check that out sometime after my stream. He wasn't a big fan. I wanted to play through it again a little bit. I didn't play the whole thing, just a couple hours, just to look at his criticism and then try to go through it with try to take off the rose-tinted glasses as much as I could. I still think it's a great game. I know he wasn't the biggest fan, but he also didn't play it when it came out. And I can see some of the criticism, though, because this is when the Soul series started to shift more to that fast-paced play style. But this is still kind of, it's in that in-between area of Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, where Dark Souls 3 is really fast, 60 frames a second, enemies are doing crazy stuff. But it's also still kind of in that area of Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1, where they're kind of just winding up their attacks, and you just kind of circle behind and poke them in the butt. Bloodborne, still fantastic. Still a great game. I got this version because the DLC is on the disc. It only cost me like $20 online. It wasn't a whole lot. Does it need a remaster? Yeah, absolutely. Does it need it? I mean, the PS4 version is perfectly playable. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. But 60 FPS and 4K or 1440p textures would definitely help this game out a little bit. Again, it doesn't need it, but it would be a big improvement to Bloodborne if it actually got like an HD remake, 60 frames, all the DLC included. I think Sony was like missing out entirely, and they're just sitting on a gold mine. If they remaster this, I guarantee you it will sell like crazy. This is only on PS4, and if it stays only on PS4, this game's going to start going up in price. So get it if you don't have it. Especially get one of these PAL versions, because only the PAL version has the DLC on the disc, which is stupid. But get the PAL version, Game of the Year edition. That way you get the DLC. God only knows if Sony's going to remaster it. They probably will. We just don't know when. But fantastic game, fantastic art direction, voice acting. I love this. It's probably in my top 3 or 4 Souls games. So definitely grab that one when you get the chance. But yes, I can definitely see where some of the criticism does come from, like, nowadays. All right. You know what? While we're talking about Souls game, let's talk about Night Rain. Yeah, another one I didn't get physically, so I got it on Steam. I got it digitally on Steam. So a little piece of paper is all we're going to use to talk about it. But this game's really good. At first, whenever I heard about it and was looking into it, I was just like, it's just an asset flip. What the heck? Really good. If you like battle royales but not PvP, just imagine if Elden Ring was a battle royale, which sounds horrible, but it's really good. Like, it sounds absolutely abysmal, but it actually works. Like, it's cooperative. It's not competitive, so you don't have to worry about little Timmy killing you after work. You're at the office for 8 to 10 hours. You come home and you want to unwind for an hour or two playing your favorite Elden Ring Night Rain, and then little Timmy comes by because he's been playing all day because he's off for winter break. Nope, don't have to worry about that. Little Timmy's going to carry you, and says my friend Arcunius. But little Timmy's going to carry you all the way to the night boss. This is a great game. I need to play more of it. It just got, like, I think it's first expansion or an expansion, so definitely worth checking out. Different classes. Like I said, if you like Elden Ring and you like the Souls games, check this out. It is a little, it's not little. It's very fast paced, so if you're into like the really fast play, yeah, it's pretty fast paced. I know some people like aren't into the fast-paced Souls game, so if you're more of a Dark Souls 1, 2 enjoyer, I don't know if this is for you, but if you like Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, Sekiro, this is definitely a game for you. Also, I did play Sekiro this year, but I think I talked about that last year, and I don't want to be redundant. Also, Sekiro, really good game. Check that one out. Ugh. Oh yeah, art carries hard, Buzz. Art carries hard. Conduit 1 and 2? No, I don't think I ever have, Benjamin. He's like a ninja turtle. He has the strongest back. Counterfeit games? Dude, I could show you my Steam library, but why? I can just hold up a little piece of paper and say, yeah, here it is. Ugh. Let's find something else here to talk about. Oh, I picked this up at a GameStop, probably back in the springtime. Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare Troubadour. It's just standard Yu-Gi-Oh! I really don't know what else to tell you. If you like old school Yu-Gi-Oh!, you'll like this one. I found a GameStop, horribly mispriced this, and I grabbed it for like nothing. And I was like, ooh, actually, are the cards still in here? I very highly doubt that. They probably took the trading cards out. I should double check that. Nope, no trading cards, because that was the cool thing back in the day. The Yu-Gi-Oh games would come with like three cards, which was really nice. It even showed you on the back like what cards you were going to get. Looks like Silent Magician, I think. But I messed around with this for a little bit. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh. Would I recommend it? I mean, if you're an old school Yu-Gi-Oh player, sure, but there's plenty of other Yu-Gi-Oh Sims and more modern Sims that have more cards to work with and can do cooler things. So it was a nice little blast to the past. So yeah, you know, Earth, we will get to Emio. Do not worry. I have a lot to say about Emio. Anyway, you ever heard of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger? Yeah, neither did I, really. Actually, my wife is really into Ty. She played a lot of these back on the GameCube days. The thing is, this only comes with Ty 1, 2, and 4. I asked my wife about it. She said Ty 3 is really bad, and no one likes it. And I looked it up online, and Ty 3 is really bad, and no one likes it. Just fun platformer. I had a good fun with it. I played mostly Ty 1. I didn't really touch 2 or 4 that much, but it was a fun little game. Didn't mind that one too much. Hope in the future there's still physical games and we don't have to use pieces of paper to show them. Hey, like, I mean, I could have pulled up my Steam library, but I feel like that would have looked stupid with a little menu system, and this is a little better and it's more personal. Who else is doing that? Tell me another YouTuber who's pulling up a piece of paper for their digital games to be like, yeah, I played this year, guys. Nowadays I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's too expensive to return to the physical format. Yeah, like, I don't blame you. I tried Master Duel. I wasn't big on it. I liked Legacy of the Duelist. I think that was the last like duel sim I played. It was fun. I liked Legacy of the Duelist, but I know Master Duel is why am I wearing these? Why am I even wearing these? I'm not listening to music. Oh, wait a minute. Nothing's capturing music. I can listen to music. I don't really feel like listening to music. Yeah, why am I wearing these? I'm not listening to anything. There we go. Yeah, what? Yeah, I don't know why I was wearing those. I wasn't listening to any music, but oh well. That's going to look kind of goofy in the video where the first we're 33 minutes in. I'll probably get shaved down to like 10 minutes. For the first 10 minutes of the video, I'm going to be wearing headphones, and it's just going to be like, oh no. I might leave that little bit in where I take off the headphones. Yeah, I have no idea what Hungry Ghost is, Hassan. Never heard of that one. Maybe it's worth checking out. I don't know. Okay. Let's do another one that came out this year that came out like 10 years ago. Xenoblade Chronicles X. I want to like this game. I wasn't a fan of Xenoblade X back on the Wii U, and while I can tell this is definitely a much improved version, and it is better, I still just don't really like Xenoblade Chronicles X. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like the people, the scales, the world, like there's just something about this game that I really don't like, and I don't know why. I want to like this game. I love Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3. 2 is my favorite game of all time. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I love that game. I put probably 1,000 some hours in that game. But X, I don't know what it is. The art's good. The voice acting's good. The world's good. The gameplay's good. But there's just something about this game that I never want to play it. Like, every time I pull up the game, I feel like it's a chore. Like, I'm not having fun. And I don't know why. It's open world. The world has stuff to do. There's stuff to collect. Traveling around in the mech is fun. I didn't even get to the mech in this version. That's still my Wii U version, wherever that is. I'm glad this happened, and I'm very happy for the fans of this game. But for some reason, I don't like Xenoblade X. I don't know why. Again, nothing against anyone who worked on this game. It's a phenomenal game, and I think you should play it. But just me personally, it just didn't sit well with me, and I don't know why. Okay, that actually got away from my chair. You were an Xbox Master Race? Dude, I was a Nintendo Master Race until I got like 18, 19 years old and could actually buy a PlayStation system for myself. Have I ever played Spyro the Dragon games before? Oh, buddy. Well, I got something for you after a bit. Xenoblade. I like Xenoblade 2 and 3. 3 was probably my least favorite of the trilogy, but I think 2 is my favorite, then 1, then 3, but they're all like 9 or 10s out of 10s. Got Xenoblade Chronicle X for my birthday back in May. Oh, nice. Yeah, Xbox is like dead now. No, I don't have any issues with the dub voice actors, Benjamin. There is a couple questionable things in Xenoblade 2, but quite frankly, I was okay with them. Oh, Benjamin, you gotta play at least 1, 2, and 3. They're very good. Ah, I dropped one. Ah! This is an embarrassment. I'm an embarrassment of a streamer. I'm fumbling it all. It's all come tumbling down. Let's do this one. I played a little bit of Code Vein. Picked this one up not super long ago. Well, more so I got it on Steam. But it's anime Dark Souls. It's basically all I can say. It held my attention for a few hours, but that's really all I got out of it. It was anime Dark Souls. So if you want more Dark Souls and you like anime, plus they're making a Code Vein 2. I really need to actually like sit down and give this one a fair shot. Like I said, put a few hours into it this year, not a whole lot. So feels like a good game. I just need to give it more time. Is this the last stream of the year? Most likely. Yeah, this is most likely the last stream. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. Because I got to go up to my parents around nighttime. So unless it's an early stream, this is the last stream of the year. So also thanks for stopping by. But let's talk about a game that did come out this year that I did enjoy. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I really enjoyed this game. This game was a lot of fun. Is it one of my favorite games of the year? Probably not. Actually, I know it's not. But it's a very solid game. Like easily an 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, maybe even a 9. If you like Mario Odyssey, you will like Donkey Kong Bonanza. Fantastic game. I think it won Family Game of the Year, but I'd have to double check that one. Not sure on that. But I really liked how simple the controls were. A to jump, B to press. Basically, okay, I really liked how simple the controls were in this game. Basically, A to jump, then you press X to punch above you, press B, the bottom button, to press below you, and Y, the button in front of you, to punch, get this, in front of you. Whoa. But just like the simple control design of that is just so nice. It's so nice. I hate when there's complicated controls. Keep it simple. That's all I ask. Keep it simple. And this game definitely kept it simple, which is a good thing. I I liked all the transformations. Those were a lot of fun. I liked the plot twist ending at I like the how would I describe that? I like the plot twist at the end with the final boss. If you played the game or watched the playthrough, you know I'm not going to spoil it for you here, but that was a lot of fun. This was just a lot of fun for Donkey Kong fans. I'm not a big Donkey Kong fan, but I do enjoy a good Donkey Kong game, and this is definitely up there. Reminds me a lot of DK64 with like the platforming, but not a lot of the BS collectibles being everywhere, even though there are a lot of bananas everywhere. But this was just a lot of fun games. There was a lot of heartwarming moments between DK and Pauline. If you have a Switch 2, check it out. It's a great game. It's probably worth the actual price tag. Like, not gonna lie, pretty good game. I highly recommend it. If you have a Switch 2 and you need something to play, check out Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's a really good one. Oh yeah, plot-wise, it does take place before Odyssey, I guess. Oh, banana. Maybe if someone paid me, Benjamin. Yeah, speaking of that, if anyone wants to donate to the stream, I'm more than open to it. Helps keep me in business, helps keep me going. Oh, gosh. DK Expand Dong. Also, yeah, I wasn't big on the DLC. Like, I didn't pick up the DLC because it just sounds like a total cash grab. I'm not spending that kind of money on that DLC. I don't want to talk about this one. I really don't want to talk about this one. This one sucks. I really don't want to talk about it. Emio, the Smiling Man. This game blows. I'm sorry if to anyone who worked on this game. I had no fun playing this at all. I tried. I played it here on stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, go to my lives part of my channel. You can watch the entire playthrough of this game, and you can see the soul leaving my body the entire time. I just kept thinking to myself, oh, maybe it gets better. Maybe it gets better. No, it fucking doesn't. This game is ass. This is probably my least favorite game I played this year. I think it came out like a year or two ago. Regardless, I played it this year. I waited till Halloween. I was excited to play this because I heard good things about it. I don't know what I was expecting. Was I expecting Danganronpa? Was I expecting Ace Attorney? Was I expecting, I don't know, some other horror game I don't play, like Outlast? I don't know what I was expecting. A Corpse Party? No! All those games are better. I don't like this game. I don't like this game one bit. The story sucks. The characters are bland and stupid. No one has a brain. Not even your characters. They don't have brains. The detective owner guy fucks off in the first hour. He's like, well, good luck, guys. I'm going to go do a thing. And then he calls you in the last 45 minutes of the game and is like, yeah, man, the killer's this guy. I'll be back in 3 days. Make sure the coffee pot's ready for me. Like, fuck this game, man. Like, I'm sorry. Also, I can't really judge the voice acting because it's all in Japanese, and I really don't know what makes a good voice actor in Japan good or not. So it's probably good, at least in that regard. Okay, some positives. The voice acting sounded good. I don't know Japanese, but it sounded good. The art direction was actually pretty good, and it did give me a few times with shock value. But for the most part, I only had fun memeing this in my live stream chat where we were talking about Susihara and mooching over him. This game tries to be creepy, but it's not. It's just not good. It's just a visual novel that sucks. I'm sorry, Emio. I wanted to like this game, and I'm sorry to those who worked on it, but I didn't see it. I didn't get it. It was not for me. I am not the audience for this game. I heard good things, but it wasn't for me, and I do apologize to those who do enjoy the game and did think it was a good game, but not me. Ugh. I knew that crash out was coming. Oh yeah, Earth, it sucked. Oh yeah, the end of Emio just sucked. It was just awful. Yeah, granted, it's not for everyone, but no game is. You are right. Did you say Corpse Party? The fuck is that? It's an okay game. Corpse Party's definitely not my favorite, but it definitely gets that it's a much better creepy visual novel, if you can even call it that. Say is that you're making this the best year. I'm glad I am part of the community. Oh, thanks, Bad Halo. Dead by Daylight, but worse. Oh, Dead by Daylight's so much better, dude. And I don't like Dead by Daylight, and it's better. A Legend of Linkle game would be way better than Emio. Facts. Yeah, Earth, it had so much potential. It had so much potential, but it just lost it. Like, oh gosh, why? No, I get that, Alejandro. Like, towards the end, I was dragging. Like, oh gosh, I'm dragging right now. I need a Coke. Oh boy, Cookie Zero. Yeah, Audrey, if you like visual novels and horror games, check out Corpse Party. It's not bad. Ugh. All right. Let's grab something positive. Something positive. Here we go. Okay, on a much more positive note, Once Upon a Katamari. Do you like Katamari? I don't know, do you? Do you like rolling shit? Do you want to roll up the universe? Do you want to roll up your mom? Do you want to roll up the neighbor's dog? You can do it in Katamari. Okay, this is just a cute little fun game. Like, you just play as this little guy, and then the king with his big bulge is like, yes, young prince, I'm going to belittle you in every single sentence. Go roll up the universe that we broke, or I specifically broke, but I'm not going to take any responsibility. You go roll that up and fix it. This game's fun. I like this game. This game's a lot of fun. I played a few other Katamari games. Once Upon a Katamari, really good game. The one that came out like, what, 4 months ago at this point? 3 months ago? I don't know. Solid game. You like Katamari? It's Katamari with power-ups. It's more Katamari. What's not to like about more Katamari? You just play as that little... I don't got enough light. You just play as that little man right there and his stupid little ball, and you roll things up in it like dinosaurs and cowboys and tumbleweeds and Hornet from Silk Song. I don't know, but it's a lot of fun. I like that game. Very good game that came out this year. Hey, Bad Halo, thanks for the $2, dude. Here's to a new year. Thank you for 2025. Yeah, dude, thank you. A lot more content coming out in 26, so make sure you're subscribed if you're not. Corpse Party 2 is coming out following year. Oh, yeah, when does Corpse Party 2 come out? I'll be honest, I wasn't big on any of the other Corpse Parties except for Corpse Party 1, because it just felt like they were all just rehashes. No, I'm not playing ZA on stream, Benjamin. Okay, maybe I will, like, one stream to show you how much I don't like it, but that's it. Okay. What do we pick next? Oh, here's one. I haven't gotten to play this a whole lot yet, but what I have played I do like. Fortune Street. I've never played Fortune Street. I've always heard about it, and I always wanted to play it, but I finally picked it up this year, and I'm enjoying it. I need to play more of it. I've kind of just started semi-recently. But, like, the one game I played lasted, like, 4-ish hours, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was expecting, like, an hour, like Mario Party. Like, I just wanted the game over at that point. I didn't even care if I won or not. A good game. I still need to learn it, but I am having fun with this, like, Monopoly-esque Mario Party, whatever you want to call this. Again, I didn't play this until, like, very recently. But I finally got around. It was on my bucket list. I finally got to play it. I enjoyed it, and I definitely want to play more of it. So, I don't know if I'll make a follow-up on that, but very very, very good game, and I think I would recommend this. If I can't give it a solid I can't really give it a solid recommend right now, because again, I just kind of started playing it recently, but as of now, good party game, but be ready for the long haul. They hit my green screen. Both Katamari reroll games were pretty decent, and Once Upon a Katamari expands on those two. Yeah, pretty much. At least I'm enjoying it. The PS4 version of Spider-Man, never going to play. I don't. And why aren't you going to play Spider-Man 2? I enjoyed it at least. It wasn't like great, but it was very good. I thought it was good. You just noticed the Minna body pillow behind me? There she is, chat. My queen. Am I rating video games? I'm more so just talking about them. Saying if I'd rather, like, basically these are games I've played or messed around with this year. And just saying, if I like it or don't like it. I have like 4, 5. I have like 6 I'm saving to the end that I'm actually going to put like, top 5 or whatever. But, excuse me, the Coca-Cola's talking. That there, in that order. There we go. Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth are my most favorite Final Fantasy games in the series. Huh. Glad you said something about that. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's a good game. I like it. I like Rebirth better, which came out last year. But I got around to finally playing Intergrade because I didn't have the PS5 version. I only had the PS4 version. And I wanted to play Intergrade. It's good. I enjoyed it. I still like Rebirth better. But, it's kind of the entry point into the new Final Fantasy VII universe or series or whatever we're calling this new trilogy of games. Each game is very well made. The voice acting's great. I like the art direction. Very good game. I do recommend Rebirth more. Rebirth is phenomenal, but this is very good. Trying to think of anything else to say about this game because I don't really have a whole lot. Hey, Rock, what's up? Don't really have a whole lot else to say about Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm very interested in what Tetsuya Nomura is going to do with the rest of the series. Like I said, I like this one, and I really like Rebirth. So I have high expectations for Part 3, whatever that's going to be. But what I like, each game actually feels like a whole complete package. So I like what they're doing with this series. At first, I was very skeptical, and I was like, I'll just buy all 3 of them when they're out. No, I'm glad I'm going through this journey. This is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this series. But again, Rebirth is better, but I finally got around to playing the PS5 version so I could play Intergrade, and it was very good. I did enjoy my time with this. See ya, Audrey. Hey, Lucas, what's up? My sister has 5 body pillows. Is she cooked? Dude, she is, you know what? We're not going to say that on stream. Have I played any Monster Hunter games? Dude, I love Monster Hunter Rise. Sunbreak is phenomenal. Get Sunbreak. Have I ever played Crisis Core Reunion? Yeah, I played it a little bit. It's Crisis Core, but better. Like, I don't know what else to say about Crisis Core Reunion. Getting the George Lucas Extended Edition treatment, basically. That's what they're doing with Final Fantasy VII. No, we're talking about games I played this year and just kind of talking about them. Ugh. Here's one I wanted to like. Animal Well. The game Donkey was touting about all over his channel and how he published it in his new company Big Mode. It's not a bad game, not at all, but I I didn't really enjoy it a whole lot. You saw I streamed it a few times. Just not for me. I see what they were going for, and I really liked the whole like pixel art, but it just felt like a Atari Metroid, and it didn't jive well with me. Like, I don't know what it is about this game. I hear a lot of people love it, which good for them. I'm a huge Metroid fan, by the way. Um, I don't know what it is. I just didn't enjoy this game as much as I thought I would. You know, being Donkey, I thought I was going to really like this game. And I saw it was kind of like Metroid, so again, I thought I was really going to like this game. But it just didn't do it for me. I don't know why. I don't know, like, I don't know why. I don't know why this game just didn't do it for me. Is it a good game? I think it is. Is it worth picking up? On a sale. But to me, it just didn't hit with me, and I don't know why. But anyway, Animal Well was a game of this year. Yeah, Sunbreak's really good, Spearmint. Probably it's my opinion, my favorite Monster Hunter game. I also like the classic ones like 4 and 3. And I like Rise because it's more like Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate as opposed to World, where it's just, yeah, whatever. World, too big. The baby. Final Fantasy 7 and key card hearts. Oh, that's right. They're putting it on Switch 2 as a key card. Ew, I'm not buying that. Okay, I just put a drop of water. That's forever on video. You know what? We're going to do 3 here right now. So, the Legend of Spyro series. I always wanted to get into this series. I'm still working on 1, so I really haven't touched these a whole lot. I know there's like a tag team system where you play with like this chick named Cinder, I think, in the 3rd one or the 2nd one. But this isn't bad, but I can definitely see why this kind of put Spyro in a kind of a negative light, which I don't like. I've always liked Spyro. Growing up as a kid, I liked Spyro, even though I didn't have a PlayStation. So when I go to my cousin's house who had a PlayStation, or go to a friend's house who had a PlayStation, I was like, Spyro, Spyro, Spyro. And then when I got a GameCube, we got Enter the Dragonfly. Fuck. Yeah, I can see like why these aren't like as highly rated as other games in the Spyro series, but these aren't bad. Sparks was a design choice, but these aren't bad. Again, I've only played the one I just thrown, so I can't really say much for these 2 yet. But I know like a lot of people like this one because it's like the last Spyro before he got eaten by Skylanders, so they seem like good games, but not like great games. But I don't know if I'd recommend these. Maybe if you're a diehard Spyro fan, but maybe that's the only way I could recommend these games. Just, they're okay. These games are okay. Not every game needs to be a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. And you know what? People need to realize that's okay. These games are still good, perfectly playable, and I think even little Jimmy would appreciate these. How far into Prime 4 am I? I got the plasma beam, or plasma gun or whatever. I was in the ice level. I was going down to the generator, and Soldier 76 like, Samus, have you made it to the generator yet? Well, hurry up. Get the toilet running. I need to take a massive dump. So I got the generator running, which I knew the whole facility was going to come back online. All the shit in the pods was going to break loose. And then, like, I get a call from Soldier 76. He's like, Samus, get your ass back up here. They're trying to get in here, and I need to take a colossal dump. So that's as far as I am in Prime 4. I got back up to the top and beat up a bunch of gremlins with Soldier 76. Have I played Super Monkey Ball? I've dabbled in it a little bit, but It's never been really my type of game. My wife put a lot of time into New Horizon, but I haven't done a whole lot with New Horizon. We're almost through the I don't want to say I'm saving some for the end where I'll actually try to like categorize this shit like my number 8, my number 7, my number 6, my number 5, my number 4, my number 3, my number 2, my number 1. Thanks for using watchmojo.com or something stupid. Oh, you know what? We'll do this one. No, I said not every game needs to be a 10 out of 10, but Buddy Astrobot's a 10 out of 10. I finally got to play this game. It's been kind of on my like watch list, playlist, like been waiting for it. Finally got it. And this is a fun game. I like platformers. I like Banjo because I grew up with Banjo-Kazooie and Mario 64. Yeah, I'm going to like this. Nice, small development team. Fun. That's what we need. Fun. Not everything has to be about Samus, get to the generator. I need to take a massive dump. Like, fun. We need more platformers out there. Like, I love the Hat in Time. And I know Yooka-Laylee got a lot of flack back in the day, but I didn't mind it. Like, Yooka-Laylee was definitely no Banjo-Kazooie, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. Like, I just love good platformer fun. That's why I like Donkey Kong so much this year. And I finally got to play this, and I finally got to enjoy this little gem, and this is great. They need to make more of this. Sony, you want to make money? You don't have to spend $5 billion. Spend like 5 or 10 mil, small development team, small game, lots of fun, accessible price point, and people will love it. Who knew the formula was so easy? Great game, by the way. Oh yeah, I do have a PS5 Pro now, which is nice. Ever tried the OG Tomb Raiders? No, I haven't. Dragon Slayer. I hear they're good. I played the modern ones, like the new trilogy or whatever it is. Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow, and then just Tomb Raider. I enjoyed those, but it just felt like Uncharted to me. I wouldn't call it worse. I wouldn't call this worse than Other M, but we're not getting to this yet. We're saving this. Astrobot is so cute. Yeah, I love Astrobot. It's so good. Okay. Hey, you guys ever heard of this like really obscure indie game called Undertale? Yeah, okay, I'm not even going to try to BS this one. Undertale. I was playing a different game by Toby Fox, which I will probably talk about later. And I kind of wanted to go back to this and check it out. I still like Undertale. I was not big or huge into the fandom like a lot of people were back in the day, but I still had a lot of fun with Undertale. Is this a good game? Yes. Does it still hold up? Yes. But another Toby Fox game that we might be talking about later is way better. Like, this feels like a beta compared to that upcoming game that I have not mentioned yet, which you probably already know. It could even be an anagram. It might even be right there in the title, just so you know. But this is still a very solid game. I see why it exploded online like 10 years ago. I played it back then. I still pop it in occasionally and play it. Great game. Played it a little bit this year because I wanted to compare it to another Toby Fox game I finally played this year. Definitely worth picking up, especially when it's on sale. It goes on sale for like, what, $5? Yeah, if you haven't played this yet, get out of your rock and go play Undertale. Your freaking toaster can probably play it. Oh, that one landed on Mommy Midna. I'm gonna have to use the bathroom here shortly, but we'll wait until I get to like the top games. Does this thing leak? I feel like this thing leaks because I had my mouth securely around that. I feel like that stupid water bottle leaks. Okay, we got 3 more games to get to until I actually have to like quantify these games into a top 1 through whatever I have. I'm just going to use the bathroom right now. I will be right back, chat. This is weird. My setup's a little different. There it is. BRB. And we're back. And you know what we're going to talk about this time? How about Digimon World Dawn? I feel like that was bad, especially for like a YouTube video. This is also going to be used for YouTube, so I gotta keep that in mind every time I'm doing this. What happens in 10 minutes, Earth? Oh, you'll be back in 10 minutes? Did I miss a page? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So you guys want to talk about Digimon World Dawn? It's a game. It's not a bad one. I picked it up relatively cheap. And then a new Digimon game came out this year and it made the price like double or something stupid. Just fun RPG. You get to play as Digimon with cool sprites and cool mons, and I played for about an hour or two, so can't say a whole lot about it, but I had fun with it. You timed someone out by accident. Oh no. Well, sorry to the guy who got timed out. 10 minutes will fly by, I promise you. But you want to know about a game I played more than 10 minutes? Mario Kart World! This game's okay. It's not, like, fantastic. It's no Mario Kart 8, but it is a good game. I will say this. I did have a lot of fun playing Mario Kart World. I really like the Knockout Tour. Here's the problem. That was about all I did in this game. I just played a shit ton of Knockout Tour. Like, I gave no craps about the open world. The open world seemed kind of to me. Like, they could have made a much better open world. I hate to say that, but they really could have made a better open world. It just felt like there was nothing to do. And I was always just aimlessly going from like question mark block to P switch to question mark block to P switch. Like, it felt like there was no... Oh, and peach coins. Don't forget the peach coins. Oh, 3 things to do in the world. But it's a good game. I like the mechanics. I think it can be expanded on. And with some updates, hopefully free updates, this will be a really good Mario Kart game when we have more tracks and more things to do in it. But as of right now, Nintendo hasn't said if we're going to be doing anything else in this game or if they're going to expand upon it. I think they'd be crazy not to expand upon it. But I think this game has a lot of potential. The highs of this game are really high. But the lows of this game are pretty low, which kind of sucks. Again, good racing game. I would put it comparable to Sonic Racing Cross World. I wouldn't say it's better. I wouldn't say it's worse. I'd say it's different. Whee! Oh, I got one more game until I have to start ranking this shit. Yeah, Trails of Azure is a game. I played about an hour of it. I played the Trails games. They're fun-ish. Like, there's so many of these at this point. Like, I don't know when this takes place in the story, and I kind of don't care. Again, I played it for an hour. It's like, yeah, if I ever get the time to play the Trails games, I'll definitely play this one. But until then, can't wait for the Galaxy movie. I don't know. Am I the only one who's like not excited? Like, I'm excited, but I'm not like, oh my god, Mario Galaxy. I'm just kind of like, well, it'll come out when it comes out. I'll watch when I watch it. I almost said play it. I think Mario Galaxy will be fun though. I think it will be a very fun movie. Okay, we're down to like what? 6 games, 7 games? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Okay, we're down to the top 7. I actually gotta put these in order of like favorite to least favorite. Well, I already know which one's on top. Actually, no, I gotta put the so I actually grab these in an order. That'll go there. That'll go there. Yeah, the top 3 were easy. It's the bottom 4 that's not easy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that was just the whatever games I played this year. So if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Now we're going to get into the actual top 7 games I played this year. Yeah, the next games are like in an actual order. So my number 7 game for the year is Metroid Prime 4. I want to love this game. This is still a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's still better than all the other stuff back there that I just threw. It's still over top of most of that stuff. But also, these are actual games that came out this year. Maybe I could segue this better for like YouTube. Okay, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. Now, we're on to the top 7 games that I played this year. And yes, these are actual games that came out this year. So, without further ado, my number 7 game for the year is Metroid Prime 4. So, I want to love this game. I want to love this game. It's more Prime 3 than it is Prime 1, which is a shame. Like, Prime 1 is so good. Prime 1 is so good. But Prime 4 is just Metroid Prime 3, but worse. Like, the open world's not good. It's really not good at all. I don't know why Metroid even has an open world. It doesn't need it. I think they could do interesting things to make an open world good for this game, though. But I'm not a game developer. I couldn't tell you how to do it, but I think it's possible to make a really good open world Metroid game. But we waited like 18 years for this. And if we count, like, when was this canceled? Like 7 years ago, 6 years ago? Like, this game got rebooted and it's still, like, it still needed time to cook. Granted, this is not a bad game. This is still a very good game. I love how this game looks. This game is gorgeous. 60 FPS. It is great. The voice acting's pretty good, too. A lot of people complain about Mackenzie. Mackenzie's fine. His voice acting's good. You can tell that's what they were going for. No flack to the voice actor. We didn't really need a Jar Jar Binks character, but he's not horrible. He's there for about 40-ish minutes, and then he mostly just stays at Mother Base, and you come back once every couple hours to get a mod chip in, which is stupid when Samus can just do it herself. But he's not as bad as people were saying in like YouTube and interviews and, you know, early access people and other influencers. Mackenzie's not that bad. The highs of this game are really high. Like, when this game's popping off, it's up here. This game is popping off. But the lows, it's like Mario Kart World. The lows, when this game's stinking, it's stinking bad. Like, the art's good. Everything feels great. Like the way Samus shoots her gun, the way you do the little psychic stuff. It's really good in that regard. But then it's just like, Samus, get to the generator. I'll call you every 5 minutes to make sure you're there. I'll be in the bathroom if you need me. Don't call. Like, we don't need that in Metroid. We don't need that in Metroid. Play Metroid Dread. Play Prime 1. And then play this and tell me what you think. Like, I want this to be like my number 1. I want this to be like my number 2 or number 3, but right now it's my number 7, which, again, it's not a bad game. I really enjoy this game, but those lows really bring it down. But the highs, when they hit, they're really high. I was enjoying, especially like the Fury Green area and then Volt Forge. Like, I was having fun until someone would call me and be like, Samus, have you made it to the generator room? Yeah, Mackenzie was out of place, but he wasn't horrible. Like, he wasn't as horrible as people make him out to be. He's still not good. That's not what I'm trying to say. He's still not good, but he's not as bad as, like, other YouTubers were making him out to be. I wasn't ending the stream. I was coming right back. Things were interviews about the process of Prime 4 being released recently. Oh, I'd love to check those out. I'd like to see what people said about it. You know what? No, I'm drinking from my bottled water because I think that thing's leaking. Yeah, I have nothing against Mackenzie. Just, he's a character we didn't need. Hey, thanks, Wendy. I appreciate it. All right, so what was my number 6 favorite video game I played this year? Well, my number 6 game of the year goes to Deltarune. I never played Deltarune up until this year, and 3 and 4 came out, so you know what? I'm going to count it. I don't care. It's my list. Get over it. So yeah, Deltarune. This is just better than Undertale in every single way. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Undertale, but this is great. Like, I was there back in the day with Undertale. I didn't get into the fandom. I thought people were getting really obsessive over the game and thought it was kind of cringe. But I can see why people get obsessive over this game. This game, like, takes all the notes from Undertale and, like, blows it out of the water. If Undertale's highs are here, Deltarune's highs are here. Like, I loved every moment about this game. Like, this was basically donated to me on stream. Shout out to Bad Halo. But I'm glad he did because this game's incredible. I am very, very much looking forward to Chapter 5, 6, and 7. But I know chapter 3 and 4 came out this year, so, you know, I'm going to count for this game, for like a game that came out this year. I will count it. The reason I have it on a piece of paper is because, again, there's no physical version, so I wanted to talk about it somehow and show it to you guys, so I printed it out on a piece of paper. I see a lack of Rog Ally. But just everything about this game, the writing, the humor. I feel like Toby Fox and I sat together in a room and we just like made a bunch of jokes to each other, and then he like took all my jokes and just put them in a video game. Like, I feel like Toby Fox like personally talked to me when I played this game, because this is so much stuff I would do like in my videos. This is stuff I would put in a game, and like every moment I was enjoying this game. So fantastic game. Definitely recommend. It is going into my number 6 spot for the year 2025 in gaming. Can't really throw a piece of paper now, can I? The immediate tone change in chapter 3, pretty much Spearmint. You 100% the 3DS version? Yeah, there's really no need to get it for Switch 2. Like, if you have the 3DS version, I just really wanted to show Square that, you know, people want this game. We want Bravely 3rd. If you have Bravely 2nd, Link, we'll play that if you want more Bravely. I'm not a big fan of Bravely Default 2. All right, what are we down to? Number 5 video game of the year? Whew. Man, these games are going quick. These games are going really quick. Have you ever played Crash Bandicoot? Yes, I have. Very long time ago. Didn't play a whole lot of it. Basically, Bad Halo. Basically, it made me a Deltarune fan. Like, I knew Deltarune was a thing, but I wasn't going to play it until it was all out. But, you know, I'll take it early, and I enjoyed every moment. I streamed the whole thing. That's how much I enjoyed it. Do I have the Zelda game Hyrule Warriors? Sure do, Wendy. We'll be talking about that very shortly. So stick around. I will be talking about that very soon. I just realized, like, this artwork is not in this case, like, even at all. I'm fixing that before I, like, present it. I swear I'm, like, I have undiagnosed OCD or something. I see stuff like this and it bothers me. There we go. That looks better. That looks a lot better. Hey, Hylian, what's up? You played all 3? Oh, Linkle, what was your favorite? I think my favorite one's the first one, and then second, and then I just didn't really like Bravely Default 2, personally. All right. Now, for my... how should I segue into this? Oh, I know exactly how I'm segueing into this one. Go ahead, ask away, Hylian. It might be after I like go on a rant about my number 5 game. Not an answer. So for my number 5 spot, I need to go back to the pile and pick something up. Remember how I was talking about like this stupid game and how like there's no good voice acting? Actually, there's just no voice acting because there isn't any. So for my number 5 spot, I had to go back there and like pick up this piece of crap. Remember how I said there's no voice acting, horrible animations, lousy textures, unoptimized gameplay, a boring slogfest, and I don't like this game, even though it's made by a company that has billions upon billions of dollars that they could put into this game to make it an actual good product. Man, imagine if we just had something like that. Imagine if we had a company that cared and made an actual good game with monster collecting, voice acting, good art design. Imagine if we had something like that. Oh, wait, we do. For my number 5 spot, I'm picking Digimon Time Stranger. This game is phenomenal, especially for a Digimon game. Like, guess what? The Digimon have unique animations. They don't just go... Like, if you play as Gatomon or Gotavan's in your party and she gets the finishing move, she bounces all over the screen and the camera like follows her and she like jumps on the camera. Monodramon or Monochromon, whatever his name is, his special attack is punching the camera. Like, holy crap. Like, almost every Digimon has some sort of unique animation or something. And guess what? The Digimon are voice acted. Yes, they reuse a lot of voice actors for multiple Digimon, but, you know, there's 400 and some of these guys. Like, you can't have a unique person for every single one. These guys are voice acted in Japan, in English, Japanese dub, English dub. Wow, they spent the money on that. What else? The graphics look good. The environments look good. The art direction. They had an actual art direction. Who knew if you just put a little time and money and like care into a video game, it would be phenomenal. And Pokemon still outsold it, which bothers me so much. Like, eat your heart out, Pokemon. This is what you need to strive for in the Switch 2. This is what you need to do. I like Pokemon. I'm saying these things because I want Pokemon to be as good as this. Like, there is no practical reason that Pokemon couldn't be at least as good as Digimon Time Stranger. Like, this game is great. The Digivolution mechanics are great. The voice acting's great. The art is great. The game is fun. I am finding myself getting lost and immersed in this game. Like, walk around the digital world, especially when you first get there. By the way, like, the first 10 hours is all tutorial, but it doesn't feel like it. Literally, I get to the digital world, and it's like, Digimon Time Stranger. And I'm like, that was just a tutorial? That was just the opening? That was just prologue? That was 10 hours. That was like 3 or 4 sessions for me. And we're just now getting started? Holy shit, there's a lot to do in this game. But the first town in the digital world, it's alive. Like, you got characters like up on the walls. They're like up on the buildings. You got like some rats digging in the trash. You got like Vmon talking to Hawkmon and Wormmon. You got Renamon hanging out with Terriermon and Lopmon. Like, oh my god, this game is amazing. And I think the fact that Pokemon ZA is just so bad makes this so much better. Like, oh my gosh, like, Pokemon Company, I know you're probably not watching this, but if you are, like, you gotta step your game up, man. Like, if you were an indie company, if you were a small-time indie company, I would get it. I still think the game wouldn't be that great, but, you know, I would understand. If I wanted to make a video game, I don't have the resources. I don't have the money. So if I made something pretty small with not a bunch of budget, yeah, I would get it then. But when you have, like, one of the biggest IPs and, like, the most money in the world, what the fuck are you doing? Again, like, I want to like Pokemon. I'm saying these things critical because I like the series and I want it to grow. I'm not berating it because, I hate Pokemon and I hate Nintendo because fuck Pokemon and fuck Nintendo. No, I'm not doing it because of that. I'm doing it because I want it to succeed and I want it to do good and I want it to be high quality like Time Stranger. I like how we just had a Pokemon ZA crash out number 2, basically. But this game's phenomenal. If you played ZA and you were disappointed, absolutely pick up Time Stranger. If you have to wait for a sale, wait for a sale. I understand that. Like, money's tight for like everyone right now in this economy. But like, if you get a chance, play this game, especially if you're a Pokemon fan. You gotta check out Digimon Time Stranger. Phenomenal game. Okay, now I can look at the chat. I want to buy DK Bonanza or Hyrule Warriors. Which one should I buy? Ooh, those are very different games, Hylian. DK, if you played Mario Odyssey, DK Bonanza is just Mario Odyssey 2. If you played Age of Calamity, Age of Imprisonment is Age of Calamity 2. So whichever one you want a sequel to. If you have Age of Calamity, I'd probably say Bonanza, but if you don't have any Hyrule Warriors games, probably Imprisonment. Monster Hunter Stories 3 is going to blow Pokemon out of the water. Dude, I'm shocked, like, Pokemon Company hasn't tried to sue Digimon yet. They're very they're very different games, too. Like the whole, like, apples and oranges comparisons, like, out of the past. Pokemon's apples and Digimon's prime steak. Like, I don't know what else you want. Yeah, Pokemon ZA does not have any voice acting. But, you know, their lips are animated, and they're animated. Yeah, they're animated like they're actually talking. Like, they stop and pause, and it's like they're, like, actually animated for, like, some sort of language. But there's no voice acting. None at all. Not in the year 2025. Be careful you say you like something over Pokemon and Nintendo will sue you. Basically. Yeah, that's it, Linkle. Pokemon's just being complacent and taking advantage. They know it will sell, so they don't care. Like, it sold how many units? It already outsold Time Stranger, which is objectively a better game. There's no subjective to it. It's objectively a better game. Have I ever played Jak and Daxter? Ooh, I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. Pretty much, Hylian. Parkour game without the parkour. Hardcore parkour. No core parkour. All right. So, for my number 4 spot, you should know this. I'm a Zelda fan. This is a Zelda channel. What do you think my number 4 spot's going to be? Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I like this game. I like this game a lot. I still like Definitive Edition better. But this is still a very good game. Like, I had a lot of fun with Age of Imprisonment. I'm still playing through it, actually. There's a lot to do in this game. I still haven't beaten the story, but I'm getting there. I really like the characters in this game, at least the ones on the box art. I really don't care about, like, generic Zora Soldier 76 or Goron Warrior 25. But, like, I love how it gives personality to, like, Kia and Rafika. I really like Rafika, by the way. Like, the ancient sages from, like, way back in time in Tears of the Kingdom. I like how it's fleshing that part of the story out. And I really like how it's fleshing out, like, just the whole part of the story where Zelda's back in time. Like, you actually see what's going on. And you see that Zelda spent, like, it's at least a year back in time. It might have been a little bit more than a year. But she spends, like, a considerable amount of time before, like, she becomes a dragon. Spoiler. I really like not Link. They're like, Nintendo's like, we've made a Zelda game without Link. Also, Nintendo, yeah, that guy, that's not Link. That's not Link. That's Clink. But basically, it's an excuse so they can have Link's playset in this game, even though Link is not in this game. Also, I really like Calamo. The only Korok I think I will ever like, Calamo. Like, I love this little guy. I can't wait for you guys to see what I've done to him in some upcoming videos that he may or may not be in. I guess, spoiler, he's in them. This is a good game. I really enjoy this game. It's not as good as a Definitive Edition, but I think it's better than Age of Calamity. The only thing I don't like about this game is, like, if you want to use the Zonai stuff, you kind of got to, like, pause the game, pull it out, and put it down, and that's the only part I don't like about this. It's like, the enemy has jumped in the air. Pause. Pull out the gun. Pull out the cannon. Bang. Now let's get back to fighting. I would say that's the only thing I don't like about this game, but this is great. If you're a Hyrule Warriors fan or a Zelda game or a Zelda fan, yeah. But this game's great. If you're a Hyrule Warriors fan or a Zelda fan, definitely pick this one up. It's definitely worth it. If you're not a big fan of Warriors or Zeldas, I can see this being much lower, and I would understand why it's lower. But hey, you know, you've seen the channel. You see what I do. I love this game. It's fun. Hey, Larry, what's up? Yeah, Alejandro, I think if Pokemon keeps doing what they're doing, like, at least, like, the older fans, like, people my age, they won't buy it for their kids. Like, the actual adults who played Pokemon back in the day and then see what kind of slop it is now. I think it's going to bite them in the tail eventually. You thought that was going to be number one, Earth? Nope. Nope. What's number one may or may not surprise you. Favorite arrows in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? Probably the shock arrows, since it just stuns everything. If they're standing in a puddle, it just hurts them more. Yeah, Linko, I still like Definitive Edition better, but Age of Imprisonment's really good. I have a feeling I'll need to change my husbando tier list. Definitive Edition's good, Larry. I recommend it. You played Age of Calamity? Oh, nice. All your games are virtual key cards, Windy? Just don't buy those. At least I wouldn't. That's just me, though. I thought Kia was Sidon and Mifa's mom. Nope. Gosh, no. I think it takes place like 10,000 years or very, very far before Sidon. So, yeah, definitely not Sidon's mom. I don't think we ever meet Sidon's mom, actually, now that I think about it. Zelda's getting sloppy. It's starting to, but it's not quite there yet. Not like Pokemon, but they need to be careful with Zelda. Like, I didn't like how Echoes of Wisdom just reused A Link to the Past map, and it felt like I was just playing a shittier version of A Link to the Past. So yeah, I can definitely see Zelda starting to go down that slope, but I'm really hoping, like, with Switch 2 era, they'll not go down that slope. At least I really hope they don't. What's the name of the ancient Rito sage? He's handsome? You mean Rafika? His name's Rafika. Yeah, I like Rafika. Especially his music. Oh, Rafika's music is so good. I love his theme song. Yeah, Zoras can live for hundreds of years, but not tens of thousands. All right. We're down to number 3. All right, so these are my top 3 games of 2025. This order was actually pretty hard to come up with, but here they are, my top 3 games. So for number 3, we have Hollow Knight Silksong. Dude, if this game came out like any other year, if this game would have came out like last year or the year before that, or probably even the year before that, this would probably be my number 1. Unless it was, the Tears of the Kingdom year, it'd be number 2. But this game is fantastic. 2025 was a great, great year for gaming. This is a fantastic sequel to Hollow Knight. I love Silksong. This game is huge. Every time I thought, oh, the game's probably over soon, or oh, this area's over, there's more. It keeps going. I think my first playthrough has like 50 hours or something. Like, this game's insane. This game just keeps going and going and going. Every time I was like, oh, we're getting near the end. Nope. Oh, we're at the end. We're fighting Grandmother Silk. Act 3, bitch. Oh my gosh, this game is so good. The music, phenomenal. The art direction, phenomenal. The graphics, great. The gameplay, fun. This is what like 2D Metroid needs to be. Like, Nintendo needs to take a note out of this for the next Metroid game. Granted, Dread was really good. The only thing Dread really lacked in was the music department, but this is what Metroid's all about. You can have characters that talk to you and still keep it a good Metroid game. But I mean, this isn't a Metroid game, but I digress. This is a phenomenal game. Like, I really can't wait for like the what's the expansion called? the Silk Sea or something, the sea song. I don't remember what it's called. She's like at the ocean or something. But they already have plans for like expansions for this game, and I can't wait to boot up this game again to play those expansions. I can't wait for a physical copy to come out so I can buy that like day one. This game is peak, and I cannot wait to see what Team Cherry is going to make next. In my opinion, Hollow Knight is easier. You mean Hollow Knight's a tutorial to Silksong? It really is. It really is. Yeah, you can get Zelda's Torch if you go back down to Ganon. You got Silksong recently. Oh, no, you got Hollow Knight recently, Larry. Just keep exploring. That's all you can really do is keep exploring in those games, Larry. That's true. The Zelda Warriors games are co-op split screen, but I don't really use that a whole lot. Most people don't want to play that when they come over to visit. Sea of Sorrow. Okay, thank you, Hylian. Okay, this was a very hard choice to make. Like, this was a very, very hard choice to make. Excuse me. All right, for my number 2 game of the year goes to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Remember everything I just said about Silksong? Oh yeah, crank that up to 11. This game is phenomenal. Do you like Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga? Do you like Super Mario RPG? Do you like Thousand Year Door? This is the adult version of that. That's the best way I can describe this game. This is the adult version of that. I just recently got this edition. This is the Mirror Edition. I have another PS5 copy as well as a PC copy. So, this game's great. Like, there is so much you can do in this game. The turn-based, this is like peak turn-based RPG, and I cannot wait to see what other like people look at this, get inspired by it, and what they want to do with it. Like, do you want your characters to be tanky? You can build them to be tanky. Do you want them to be glass cannons? You can do that. There's literally abilities that's like, here, you crit every hit now, but you only have 1 HP. Like, seriously? Yeah, just don't get hit. Okay, makes sense to me. Like, the dodging mechanic is so good in this game. Like, you can dodge it first, and you can also parry. It has a dodge and parry mechanic. Dodging is easier to do. It's more forgiving. But parrying, if you parry it, you basically can do a counter attack. So you dodge enemies' attacks to learn their attack patterns, and once you get comfortable, then you start doing the parry. The story, oh my god, the story is so good in this game. It is heart-wrenching, heartbreaking. I love every moment of it. Within the first 50 minutes, I knew this was going to be a fantastic game. Absolutely incredible. Let's see, what else can I say about this game? The art, oh my gosh, this game is so beautiful. This game is so beautiful. Like, go to any of the areas. Just about all of them are unique. They all got something fantastic. And like the music, oh, Lorien Tester, you cooked. You cooked so hard. I think he was the guy like on the guitar at the Game Awards, like playing like for this game. Like, oh, this game is so good. The music's fantastic. The gameplay is amazing. The story is just so compelling. I don't think I've been immersed in a game for a very long time like this one sucked me in. It's one of those games where it's like, You go to school, you go to work, and all you want to do is come home and play Expedition 33. That is the best way I can describe this game. It's like 12 o'clock at night, like, oh, I gotta go to bed for work, I gotta go to bed for school, and like you're at school, you're like, I gotta go home, I gotta play Expedition 33, I gotta go home and play Expedition 33. I don't care, teacher, hurry it up, I gotta go home and play Expedition 33. And as soon as you walk in the door, you plop your ass right down in front of the PS5, and you play it, and you don't do your homework, and your mom gets on to you. This is the best way I can describe this game. No, I'm not going to throw it, by the way. I'm just going to gently set it down. The French game, Shrexophone's sworn enemy. I have some sad news. They used AI during the development, and some of the AI stuff remained in the final version. I think they came out and said that was a mistake, and the AI stuff was not supposed to be in it. Like, they used it as a placeholder while they were actually making the real textures. Don't quote me on that, but I think they just used it as a placeholder, and it accidentally made it in, which does suck. But at least they were very transparent about it. Oh, dude, Larry, you see it on sale? Get it. It goes on sale for I think 30 or 40 bucks. Oh, and that's another thing. This game was made by a small team of developers. Yes, they subcontracted out, but still, a small team of developers who were all intertwined with each other, knew what they were doing, had a focused goal, and the game was like, what, 50 bucks? It's not $80 slop. It's like 50 bucks, very affordable, and it's just high quality. You know how I said the bar is up here for Mario Kart, the highs are high, but the lows are lows? This thing's just always at the highs. It doesn't come down. It just stays right here. See, yeah, they really need to stop using AI. I get if they're using it as a placeholder, I guess. But that'd be I don't know. I needed to put a placeholder of something somewhere. Like I'm working on something, but I have to have something so I can save it. So I just put a picture of I don't know, Mario behind here. I don't know. Hey Jedi, Happy New Year to you. I still have 26 hours or something, or 27 hours to my new year. Oh god, that blasphemy with the Muppets. That was too much, Linkle. Ugh. Yeah, I'm still in 2025 as well. I have 27 hours and 15 minutes roughly till my 2026 arrives. Well, time to segue into game number 1. So, I know what you're thinking. Overload. What could possibly beat this game? You act like this game's the second coming of Christ, which is kind of true. Not really, but it's really good. What in the world could ever possibly... Oh my god! Yeah, this game's incredible. Yeah, I don't really know how to segue into this, but Kirby Air Riders is my number 1 game of the year. Kind of came out of nowhere, really. So I grew up with the GameCube original. I'm one of the few people that I know in real life who actually liked the GameCube original. I had tried to show friends and family, and they never got it. They thought City Trial was stupid. They didn't like Air Ride mode. We didn't like Top Ride mode. No one likes Top Ride mode. But this game, it's Super Smash Brothers, but on stars. It's great. This game is the pinnacle of fun. This is all Sakurai set out to do when he made this game. Fun. Which is what video games need to be. Fun. But damn it, he cooked. Sakurai just didn't cook. He bought out the whole damn restaurant, I tell you. The music in this game, phenomenal. Every track is a banger. He brought back every single racetrack from the original GameCube game, making that game borderline obsolete. He didn't bring back the top ride tracks for the city trial maps, but let's be real, he didn't really have to do that because the stuff he made in this game's like peak. The original had 3 characters. This one has like what, 24, 25? I don't know how many. You got Rick. Anyone who knows how Rick is, Rick's a devastating force of nature, and Rick is the goat. He's a hamster, not a goat, but Rick is an incredible character. I've won so many games because of that little hamster. I've ruined so many people's afternoons, and I couldn't be happier. I love just going into city trial just for an hour, a half hour, and just grabbing that hamster, finding the first big star I could find, and just slamming into people. Even post-nerf, he is still a devastating force of nature. He brought back all the racetracks from the original, plus all the new ones, and all the new ones are so good. All right, Mario Kart World is a Golden Corral China buffet. This is a 5-star steakhouse with filet mignon. Yes, there's not as much quantity as like Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart World, but the quality, everything is peak. It's all here. It never comes down. It never even falters. It doesn't drop. It stays right here. This game is fucking incredible. Every cart is unique. They all have something going on. The Wagon Star can't boost. The Warp Star is an all-rounder. The Wing Star flies. The Tank Star, I hate the Tank Star, but the Tank Star keeps going as you turn. They all have something going on, and it's incredible. Every character has unique things. I thought when every character could copy like Kirby, I was like, oh, that sucks. Nope, it's great. Sakurai knows what he's doing. Like, you get obscure Kirby characters. I haven't seen Chef Kawasaki in a while. You get to play as Cappy. You get to play as, not the Mario Odyssey Cappy. No. We got the Kirby Cappy. Rocky. You get to play as freaking Rocky. But I will be playing this game for years to come. Years to come. As long as Nintendo supports the online, I will always boot up this game every once in a while just to get in for a half hour, 45 minutes. And that's the great thing. Sakurai made it so every match is 5 minutes. It's very accessible. It's very easy to come in, turn on your Switch for a half hour, get 3 or 4 games in, maybe even 5, and then go about your day. You can get your Kirby fix very, very quickly. Sakurai took every liberty, and every game company, even Nintendo, needs to learn from Masahiro Sakurai. I'm trying to think of other things. The customization, you can customize what music plays on what maps, how frequently you'll hear a certain song, how infrequently. You can adjust the hub. Sakurai took everything to make a game accessible and put it into this game. You want to move buttons around? You can do it. You want to move the HUD around? You can do it. You want to invert your controls because you're a lunatic? Go ahead. Here it is. Here's the keys. Sakurai says you can do it, so do it. Just the amount of control you have. You're not playing this game the way Nintendo intends you to play. You're playing this game the way you want to play it. And I love that. Anything else I can talk about Kirby? I could gush on this game all night. We just start playing Kirby Air Riders. That'd be funny. We just start playing Kirby Air Riders. Oh, I didn't talk about the story mode. And the story mode, it's so... Okay. That's probably like this... Well, no, it's not bad. And the story mode, oh my gosh, that story is great. It's, every Kirby story. Oh, it's a pink puffball. It's going to be great. And, oh, cool. A god world-ending disaster. I wouldn't have it any other way, Sakurai. Granted, there are a few times where the story mode does get a little repetitive, but it only takes about 3 to 4 hours to beat one campaign of story mode. You do gotta play story mode twice to get the true ending, which kind of does suck. But oh my gosh, that ending, whoo, it's great. Especially where you gotta fight. You know what? I'm not gonna spoil it. Just play it. Just play it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You need to play this game. It is great. Anything else I can say about Kirby? Probably not. I think that's going to get it. But yeah, this is a GameCube classic I grew up with, brought back to life in the modern day. They could have just brought over Kirby Air Ride from the GameCube and gave it online, and I would have been happy. But no, Sakurai, he made this incredible. This is probably going to be my favorite Switch 2 game for years to come. They're really going to have to step their game up to beat this. This will be my game of the year for years. I know that's not how that works, but I will be playing this game for multiple years, probably until the servers go offline. I played Smash 4 until the servers went offline. I did kind of stop for a few years, but then when they're like, Wii U goes offline in a year, I picked it back up because I wanted to play it because I wouldn't be able to play it ever again, really. So I will be playing this game until basically they shut down the Switch 2 servers, which, you know, we probably got about a good 10 years before that, roughly. So fantastic game. It was very hard to decide between these two. It really was. But these are both fantastic games. You want an RPG, pick up Expedition 33. It will not disappoint you. You want a nice little Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros. Kart Racer or Kart Battle Royale? Heck yeah, pick up Kirby. You can't go wrong with either of these games. You can't really go wrong with any of my top 7 games, but these 2 games are phenomenal. And I would say pick them up if you can. Ugh. Okay. And I get to edit that for YouTube now. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to keep streaming. Oops. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Overload. I'm not going to stop streaming. Also, Overload hits the stop streaming button. Oh, okay. Let's look at chat. I think the stream's back online. Yeah, the stream's back online. Sorry about that one, chat. Let me scroll up. You guys were talking a lot. Kirby Air Riders, Curvo. Should have seen this coming. Yeah, Earth, if you watched any of my Kirby streams, you would have saw it coming. Rick. Mario Kart plus Cross Smash Brothers. That sums it up pretty well, Jedi. I would say it's a bit more to it than that, but pretty much, yeah. Hey, welcome back, Bad Halo. Does Kirby Air Riders have multiplayer mode? Yes, Hylian, it absolutely does. That's probably the best part, is going into City Trial multiplayer mode. What if Kirby Air Riders swap places with the Super Smash Bros. Franchise? I don't think I understand the question, Jedi. And it's got lore. Ratio Mario Kart? What's my favorite weapons? I don't remember the weapons a whole lot, in all honesty, Gamer of Hyrule. And Shulk, Ness, and Ryu had their stuff borrowed. Link gave Kirby his hat. Yeah, there's no way a Smash Brothers game's coming out anytime soon. And if one does, there's no way it's made by Sakurai. It's going to be made by someone else. Oh, Kirby's absolutely better than Mario Kart, Hylian. Get Kirby over Mario Kart. Like, seriously, get Kirby over Mario Kart. It's so good. Kirby kind of had a demo. It had a public, like, The color's messed up. It had a public test run, but I think that public beta has been taken down. So it did, but I think they took it down. Yeah, the story could have been a little better, but it's not bad. It's just a bunch of challenges, but they do get boring after a while. That's the only negative to Kirby, is the story could be a little better. No, I never played Jedi Fall. Wait, have I played Jedi Fallen Order? I might have played it for a little bit. I think I got it for free on PlayStation a long time ago. After the American attorney John Kirby, who defended Nintendo against Universal Studios over copyright infringement of King Kong. Great. What do I think about Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? It's good. It's no Kirby Air Riders, but it's good. Let's hope the story mode in the next Smash game doesn't suck. Who knows? It might. Who knows on that one, though? Let me move my camera back to the normal spot. I just do it live. My camera... oh, I'd probably screw it up. What if Kirby Air Riders became a franchise like Super Smash Brothers? I don't think they'll do that, in all honesty. We'd be lucky to get another Kirby Air Ride in like 10 years. I think this one's going to last until Switch 5. I don't know. I hear it's doing really well, and people are praising it a lot. So it might become a franchise. I would be all over it if it did, but I don't foresee that happening. Overload, where's the ROG Ally? In Best Buy, because that's where it's going to stay, because I'm not buying a ROG Ally. Hope it's just like, or similar to Subspace. This is no Subspace. I don't think they'll ever do a good story like Subspace again. I'd love it if they did, but I don't think they ever will, in all honesty. Yeah, Kirby's really only designed to be played with friends, or at least played online. Like, it gets kind of tiring playing the GameCube version just against bots and only bots, so it does get old after a while. Now I get to edit this down into a video, which comes out this Friday. At least I'm going to try to get it out this Friday. I should be able to. But, all right, Chad, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm going to get to editing this video I just recorded, basically. You know, and I get to add background music and funny little effects. I'm not going to add a whole lot. It's more one of those videos you just kind of listen in the background, but I'll add some effects to it. But I think that's going to do it for me. This will be the last stream of 2025. I do not foresee myself streaming tomorrow. If I did, it's going to be a very early stream because I got to go meet up with my family around 9 p.m. my time. So that would be like right about now. So in 24 hours, got to meet up with my family. So I doubt I will be streaming anymore this year, but, you know, next year's a thing. As in probably like Thursday or Friday I'll be streaming. Well, Friday will be an upload, but it's just going to be this, so maybe I'll stream Friday. I don't know. We'll see. But with that, that's going to be the end of my stream. I don't know if there's anyone I want to send you to on YouTube. Let's see. Is there anyone streaming? Okay, we're gonna raid someone. We're gonna raid someone I don't even know. Where's my headphones? I wanna pop into this guy's stream. I don't really know this guy. I watch him. I didn't even know he was streaming. He does streaming, so we're gonna raid this guy that I don't even know. Let me get his stream. Let me get his stream. Okay, this guy's name is Jangle Boy. He's been playing through a lot of the Zelda games. I've been watching him. He's kind of a small YouTuber. I haven't really talked to him, so I'm not really friends with him. But regardless, we're gonna rate him. I don't care. I think he'll think it's funny. He seems like play well with others. So, all right, go raid Jangle Boy. I like his content. He's playing through a lot of the Zelda games blind. So go raid Jangle Boy. I think he'll appreciate getting at least a handful of viewers over on his YouTube. He's kind of small. He only has he has almost 4K subs, so I think he'll appreciate the views. So go send him some love, guys. It's telling like, I don't know, Overload VA like is raiding him or something. But go raid Jangle Boy. He seems pretty cool. But all right, I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a great new year, and I'll see you in 2026. Bye.